You were talking about Hong Kong property before in terms of Hong Kong developers when you're looking at underpriced assets right now. You look at these kind of opportunities right across the Asian region. Where are the best opportunities for growth right now?
Well, if you look at specifically for earnings growth, China as well as India do have very good earnings growth. Particularly when you look at China, and so far with the companies that's reported during the first half of 2019, their first half overall earnings growth has been very good. If you look at it on a year-on-year basis, a lot of companies have grown and sort of on average, roughly about 16%. A shares have been doing very well. The Hong Kong listed shares have been doing well. And of course, the ADRs listed in the US have been doing very well. But if you look at specifically which ones have made expectations, it's actually been the Hong Kong listed Chinese companies that's done very well. In particular, a lot of the finance companies, specifically the insurance companies, some of the banks. You look at some of the utility companies in China, and also when you look at specifically some of the real estate developers as well in China, they've actually done very well. And as a result, the earnings have held up quite a bit despite of all the negative tensions going on over the trade war.
You've been talking about one of the main risks to some of these investments is really that the markets in Asia have corrected quite a bit already. What about the recession fears? I mean, they're obviously starting primarily in the United States with the inversion in the yield curve that we've been seeing, but it's very much a global issue, and there is a potential for a global recession. I mean, where does this sit on your radar?
Yeah, again, we can't just only look at the inverted yield curve to, give that assumption that we are definitely going to go into a recession. There's definitely now a lot more factors in play. But in particular, when you look at Asia in general, a lot of the economies still are growing very strong from an overall economic standpoint. If you look at earnings growth, yes, this year isn't as strong as what we had over the past couple of years. But then when you look at 2020 numbers, the earnings growth for a lot of Asian countries are actually still expected to be close to, sort of in the teens again. So, this year, yes, we are treading a bit. And again, the markets have reflected that with a bit of a weaker market. But overall sentiment, specifically in this part of the world, remains fairly strong because a lot of countries here still do have a very strong economy. And as I noted earlier, because interest rates, still have room to go down further to help stimulate the economy and potentially help increase the overall capex cycle, there is definitely still a lot to like here in Asia.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.